Hi guys, my name is Calvin Osai. I'm a lifestyle and relocation content creator. I'm a music artist. Today I'm going to be teaching you all you need to know about the charity worker visa, including the website where you're going to find sponsors and how to navigate your way through getting them to sponsor you via the charity worker visa route. So if you're a returning subscriber, thank you and I appreciate you, especially the fact that you keep sharing my videos and all you do. If you're seeing this video for the first time, stick around and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Do you know you can actually come to the UK via the charity worker visa, and you can then bring your dependents to come and stay with you? And the good catch here is that while you're working in a voluntary job and you're getting stipends, your dependent has unlimited hours to work, so they can actually get a full-time job and support the family. And if they get a visa, if they get a tier 2 visa, you move with them and you become their dependent. So this whole thing I'm going to explain today. I'm going to explain how you should search for charity worker and jobs and sponsors in the UK, and then use that as a leverage to bring in your family into the UK. Now let me start. As we proceed in this video, I'm going to also be sharing my screen and also explain to you how you would go about it. Now there is a list of charity worker organizations in the UK that have been licensed to sponsor you visa in the UK. There is also a list of charity organizations in the UK, the top charity organizations in the UK that you can apply to. Do you know that even your church, most churches in the UK are charity organizations? Most of them have the license to sponsor you on a charity visa. Don't say I told you this. I don't want to scatter tables. But let's start from the scratch. The next screen is going to be list of, in fact, I'm going to explain what charity worker visa is, eligibility, how you can bring your partner, and then I'm going to go on to explain the list of the organizations, and then at the end of this video I'm going to explain to you the step-by-step on how you should target these organizations and leverage on this visa opportunity to sponsor yourself into the UK. So the next video you're going to see will be the screen of my phone. Don't forget to stay. It is still me, it's just that you're not going to be seeing my face. Let us start by understanding what the charity worker visa is. Now this information is from gov.uk. all right, so we're going to be talking about the eligibility, the documents you need to provide, how to apply, and including your dependents. So charity worker visa, it's a visa where you come to do voluntary work for charity, and there are a lot of organizations, charity organizations, that can offer you charity worker visa. This is where they are able to give you certificate of sponsorship. That means these organizations are licensed. So stick with me in this video. I'm going to also talk about the list of organizations that have been licensed in the UK to offer you charity worker visa. All right, so just stick with me in this video. We're going to also talk about how much it costs, and you can see all these things in the page on gov.uk. Just go to gov.uk and type charity worker visa. But the thing is, you can only stay in the UK for 12 months. Now there is a hack to this which I'm going to tell you about. Let's talk about the things you can do. You can study for some courses. So this is an avenue for you to come in. Your employer can then sponsor you to take up some courses because you are working for them for free. So, but even if you're working for them for free, your employer can also give you stipends, pay for your transport. They can provide you free accommodation, give you stipends for feeding and all that, but it will not be classed as a salary. So you will not be having pay slip, but they can be giving you a bit of stipends here and there just to support you. Then you can work for your sponsor in the job described in your certificate of sponsorship. So if in your certificate of sponsorship they said you're going to be assisting them with doing this and that, that is what you're going to be doing. You can do a second job in the same sector, so you can do charity work for other organizations as well. for up to 20 hours per week. Then this is where the catch is. You can bring in your partner and children. So you can bring in your dependents to come in and stay. But then your partner can then get a job and you will now be able to switch visa. If I find out more information, I'm going to also share it for you. But then these are things you cannot do. Receive any payment for work. So like I said earlier, you can get stipends, but you cannot get payment like pay slip, tax and all that. You cannot take a permanent job. So this is where the trick is. You as the person that came on charity visa cannot take a permanent job, but your dependents can take a permanent job, and then you can then travel back and come in as their dependent. All right. Then the next thing is get public funds. Just like tier 2 visa holders and students in the UK, you are not entitled to take public funds. This includes child benefits, any form of benefit, any sponsored training by the government, etc. You're not entitled to public funds. So you need to also read up that. So let's go to eligibility. For you to be eligible, you must have a certificate of sponsorship from a licensed charity organization who can give you sponsorship. Then you must have at least £1,270 in your account unless you are exempted, and you must be 18 and above. If you're less than 18, it is probably going to be regarded as child labor and all that. So your employer must make sure that they also follow the UK employment laws. So like we said, money to support yourself is there and a lot of other things. Let's carry on. So in terms of applying, there is one thing I also saw in applying from inside the UK. If you're in the UK and your 12 months is already expiring and your employer wants to extend it, they can extend it if you are already in the UK. So they give you another certificate of sponsorship and then you stay for another extra 1 year. Welcome back. So if you have finished watching that, you'll see that I explained, how to navigate your way around charity worker visa. The most important thing now is how to get a charity organization that can sponsor you. And this is where the list comes in. The UK is such a very nice country where almost everything you need, almost any information you need is on gov.uk. So the government has kindly provided a list of organizations that have been licensed to sponsor you on charity worker visa. Although this list is mixed with both people that can sponsor you, skilled work visa, global mobility visas and all that. So it's an elaborate list. So what you're going to do is once you get to gov.uk website, right, you see this link, charity or register of charity worker visa or temporary worker visa list. So once you get there, once you click this link, it comes out. It will give you the option of downloading this document into either Microsoft Excel or downloading it as a document and viewing it via your Google Drive, right? Now, the benefit of being able to view it on your Excel sheet is that you can filter, just select charity work visa or charity work visa, just filter it so that only the charity work visa organizations will be showing. Now, I did this on my phone, so I couldn't do the filtering and all that, but I'll put the link in the description of this video. So in this charity work visa list, we have places like Redeemed Christian Church, we have British Heart Foundation, we have different organizations. The next screen you're going to see is the screen of me explaining these lists and how you can go about it. But don't forget, I'm going to add the link into the description of this video. So if you're watching this video for the first time, or if you're seeing me for the first time on your screen, please do well to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because this 2025, I made it a point of duty that I'm going to be sharing with you what you need to do and support you in your migration journey. I used to post a lot of short clips on my Instagram page. I still post those clips, but then I go further into YouTube to explain these things like like I'm explaining it to a baby. I'm not saying you are a baby, I'm just saying I'll be explaining it to you as a baby, to make you understand all these things as someone who has been in this country for a long time. So do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on your notification bell, and if you enjoyed this video and you know someone who is looking for visa sponsorship in the UK, either for work, either for study, either for tier 2 visa, COS, care work, any of those things, or even charity work visa, send my video to them. Copy the link, paste it to their chat, paste it to your WhatsApp group, paste it on your WhatsApp story or WhatsApp status so that they will see it, because you don't know who you might be helping. And one of the reasons why I like sharing information like this is the fact that if I help one person, I've ended up helping a family. So the next voice you're going to be hearing is the screen record of me going through the charity worker visa lists. Like I said, we're going to talk about the list of licensed sponsors for charity worker visa, right? It is regarded as the temporary worker licensed sponsors. So if you go to gov.uk, you can just type in register of licensed sponsors for workers in the UK. You can see that this information is up to date as at 10th of January 2025, which is yesterday. So let's open this. You can open it, either you download it and you can open it in different formats, but let's see if we can view it online. All right, you can download it for yourself. So this is register for the sponsors for workers in the UK, and then there are different sponsors, there are different organizations and the locations where they stay in the UK. Let's see how big this list is. So in the list, it is regarded as temporary worker. So that is what. So I tried to search the list. I didn't see where they typed charity worker, but it is regarded as temporary worker. So when you're searching the list, you're able to filter it and you're going to see either temporary worker or charity worker. So that is the list. Download it, filter it, and search for the organizations. So I'm going to move back to telling you how to go about it. Now, the step on how to apply to charity work visa through this organization is that if you go to find a job, you search for these organizations. Sometimes they have charity work visa advert on this website. Also, the next thing you can do is to go to these organizations, to their website, go to the vacancy section or go to work with us. Usually they have where you put what you want to do and the message, and you just send a message and they will get back to you. Declare your interest with them, right? Explain to them why you want to work with them and where you currently are, and that you heard that they can sponsor charity worker visa if they are happy to do this. You can send them your CV. You can also tell them the part of the organization that you know about and that you are happy to work with them. If you do this for many of the organizations, chances are that one or two of them or three of them will get back to you and you start processing it. And the catch also is, if you are already in the UK, it makes it easier, especially if you're a student and you're about finishing your school. Instead of going through the post-study visa, you can do charity worker visa. Do you understand? So instead of spending that 3,000 or I think 4,000 pounds, I don't know how much they pay for post-study postgraduate visa, you go for organizations, tell them you want to volunteer. So while you're volunteering for them, you start looking for a job, or you start doing other certification courses that can help you get a better job. So guys, I've tried my best to explain to you what the charity worker is, the eligibility criteria, step by step on how to get the charity worker sponsors list, also how you can navigate your way into applying for the charity worker visa. I'm going to also show you on my screen some of the top charity organizations in the UK, so stick around. Since we already know that charity organizations have sponsorships, most charity organizations have sponsorship to sponsor you, give you a charity sponsored visa to come to the UK. Then the next thing is for us to search for
list of charity organizations. I mean the most popular ones, the ones that we know that they have the financial capability to sponsor you. So I searched on Google and I found the most popular charities and organizations in the fourth quarter of 2024. Now let's start. We saw St. John's Ambulance, we saw Macmillan, we saw British Heart Foundation, we saw Samaritans, we saw Cancer Research UK, Alzheimer's Research UK, British Red Cross, Prostate Cancer, Marie Curie, Dementia, different organizations. The list goes on and on. What you need to do is to find out the ones these organizations in the UK apply to them and see, go to their job corner, work for us, or vacancies. Go to their website, search for vacancies, and start applying. Reach out to them, send them an email, declare your interest.
So guys, thank you guys for watching this video from the beginning to the end. I couldn't find a shorter way of making this video short, and that is because I had a lot to explain in the video, and I also had to show you by myself on the screen what you're looking for. So if you watched till this point, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You're one of the reasons why I keep making new videos. So thank you for watching. To my old subscribers, I thank you guys so much. As of yesterday, we are 5,000 in this community. If you're seeing this video for the first time, please do well to subscribe. I share a lot of informative posts, and I'm also going to be making the page quite funny and quite engaging. While I'm giving you the information, I'm also going to be sharing my music. I'm going to be sharing a lot of insightful things that would help you navigate your career. So whether you're planning on moving abroad or you're abroad like in the UK, you also need to move your career forward. So I'll be sharing a lot of information. So do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also turn on the notification bell. One thing I always encourage people to do is to copy the link of this video, right? Share it to your friends. You have WhatsApp groups, you have class WhatsApp groups, you have WhatsApp status, you have places you share things. Share it to them. Announce to people that, oh, you found a page where this information is there. And also in the description of this video, I also usually add a lot of useful links. So most of the links I shared in this video, they are going to be in the description. Do have to keep subscribing, and thank you guys for watching. I'll be here with another video in the next couple of days, so stick around. I'm not going anywhere. Thank you. Bye.
Let me be the one you're calling when you're down and need someone. Let me be the song you're singing in the melodies you hear.